Yo, peace and Black African Power, family. Yo, it's the God Ali Dawood L here. Yo, I've been thinking about this whole Soulja Boy situation, right? Because, like folks was riding with me talking about, like, yo, they understood that it's not necessarily a support Soulja Boy per se, but it support my interest, right? Support your interest. And if we know that we've been kidnapped and stripped of a thorough knowledge of self, and everything that we've been taught has been misinformation for the most part, or I'm talking about it as in terms of what culture is for us and for us, right? Like, we need a new way of thinking that shit, right? And I keep saying, like, we just need to change the way that we think. Like, it's not a simple thing. Like, you really got to change your culture, right? If you came from a pig-eating culture, and now you in a non-swine-eating culture or situation, like, that's not a automatic, I was eating swine yesterday, bacon, to now it's like, nah, and it's not forever. Like, yeah, you can do that when you had like a spiritual awakening and you God-bodied up and whatever, but the average person ain't rocking like that for real, right? Things don't happen like that. Things just happen to people without us realizing, like breathing, right? Some people consciously breathe, right? Like, it's called meditation. You thought I was going someplace else, right? You thought I was talking that breatharian shit. Nah, nigga. Like meditation is conscious breathing. You are dictating the inhale and exhalation of your motherfucking lungs. Like, that's something that you doing, right? And if you was really bad, like, you be trying to make your own heart beat and shit like that, but like that's too much. That's too far. Like, you can't even understand that you have control over your breath. Fuck everything else, right? That's why I love that joint by Raz Kass, Raz Assassination. You know, because in that situation, God, like, yo, I made man to have domain over the earth. He said, but most of my people don't have domain over themselves, right? It's like, no, we supposed to have domain over the earth and master the wealth. That's what he said. I made man to have domain over the earth and master the wealth. But most of my people don't have domain over themselves, right? Because we don't know how to, like, we scared of inside. We scared of the dark. We scared of that wickedness, that the shit that we be thinking about that we don't want to address, right? Like, it's different from dealing with something, but like it's easy to deal with somebody else's problems, somebody else's issues, something else that you can point at. But when those three fingers of that point is pointing back at you, and it's like, yo, so the foundation is right here, right now. Like, you gotta do that shit, right? Like, you gotta swallow that motherfucking rock. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna feel like it's gonna get stuck, right? And it might, and you might fucking die. But you might not, probably not, right? Like stop being so fucking scared. Like, goddamn. Right? Yo, this Soulja Boy shit for me, right? When I started farming, I mean, I wasn't even talking about sharing my food at first, right? I was only trying to create a situation for me and mine, right? And right away, like, immediately, you're doing fish? You're raising your own fish? That's crazy. I'm like, it's not crazy. It's called aquaponics. I seen it on the walls in Kemet and shit, right? Yeah, it might look a little different, but like, the concept is the same. And if I just use what I saw on the walls and like, I saw this thing, then I did this thing, and that shit is working, then that shit works. Fuck it. if I didn't understand everything and I missed the meaning, right? That's not the point. You know what I'm saying? That's not my point. Like, I'm God body. Like, that shit that y'all talking about, like these standards and what's right, what's wrong, that's that white man shit. That's that cracker shit, right? Like, that's the motherfucker that gave you your standards on right and wrong, up and down, keep the king off his throne, is the planet flat or round. He said, is it really time travel when his life is out of space? He said, look, you knew all this in the first place. You trying to get to God, but I fallen from your grace. There's a billion paths to take, but which one is truly straight? Man, get the fuck out of here. If it's a billion paths to take the motherfucker. Right? Like, don't worry about which one is straight. Just take it. You don't like it, turn around, take another one. Right? You can keep doing it. On and on and on and on and on. It's your journey. It's your road. It's your path. Like, can't nobody else tell me shit. Right? You can't tell me you know my fucking interests. Right? You can't tell me that I'm not supporting my interests when you have no idea about my ideas. Right? You see my hat, you see my beads, you see whatever, and you think you know me, right? You think you can fucking marginalize me into being something that you want me to be. I'm not your fucking Jesus. I have no Messiah complex. I am not willing to fight you to save your fucking life. I'm not with it. I'm not. Everybody got their mission, right? I'm about the basics. And you can laugh and you can clown. They're basics. They're basics. Food, clothing, shelter, the protection of that, right? I'm learning how to grow my own food right now, right? Right now, I'm learning. My 9-year-old, soon to be 10-year-old son is learning, and I'm trying to get my wife mind in that same direction to where she's active, but she's on it as well to where we are invested, right? We take our little odds and ends and we put it over here. We set up little systems, little automatic deposits, like we're trying to set things up, right? Because it's food, clothing, shelter, the protection of that. Protection is more than just fisticuffs, knives, and guns and shit, right? Like, protection, I gotta be able to outsmart you, motherfucker. I gotta see you coming already. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be willing to run my ass down the street and motherfucking snuff you before you get to my house. Right? I gotta be able to put up all these motherfucking things. So y'all motherfuckers pissing me off, right? I got my chickens, right? And all of a sudden, yo, don't feed your chickens this. Don't feed your chickens that. Make sure your chickens got this much bit. Blah, blah, blah. This. That. Get off my fucking dick. Yo. I smile a lot. Right? Not feeling it. Right? Whenever it comes to black businesses or black anything, it automatically gets questioned or automatically gets challenged. Like, niggas like get a cheaper version of Soulja Boy's console just so this nigga don't get no money. But Soulja Boy's console and the Nintendo console is made in the same motherfucking factory. All of Soulja Boy's games are licensed and are able to be used on his system. There's an emulator and whatever. You can get all the technicalities with it or whatever. But everything works. I get my chickens and now it's like, yo, but are they free range though? Are they cage free though? Are they eating grass though? Like what you gonna do when all this stuff? I'm like, look, man. So I had an idea that even though I don't eat eggs, all my neighbors do. And I thought to myself, can I get chickens? Can I raise chickens? Can I raise eggs and feed my block? Is that something that I can do myself? Right? And I don't know the answer, right? So I gotta do it. Because you don't know shit until you experience it, right? Like anything else, unless you experience this fucking world with these 5 senses, you don't know a fucking thing. It's just belief, right? So until you punch a motherfucker in the face, you don't know what that shit feel like. Until you get punched in the face, you don't know what that shit feel like. You worried all the time about getting knocked out because you don't know if you can take a punch or not. I've been punched in my face. Sensei used to punch in my face all the goddamn time. I get it. I don't like all that soft ass shit, right? Like, that's what I be saying, man. I don't want to talk to nobody that got any negativity about what it is that I'm fucking doing. I ain't with that shit at all.